Hello everyone, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Michael. Today I'm making a Mediterranean codfish soup. I've got everything here ready to go. This comes together really quickly. So I've got my cod here and I've got about 1 pound, or this is about 454 grams of my cod, and I've given that a good pat dry with a paper towel. So I've got a little bit of olive oil here that I put on my cod. And with that, I'm going to kind of just rub that in a little bit. I've got these big pieces here. I'm not going to cut these up. I'm going to cook them just like this. They seem to do better when you do it that way versus cutting them up. That way they'll stay intact, and then when the stew is done, you'll be able to pull it apart at that point. So leave them intact like that, and let's get ready to put in our seasoning. So I've got some paprika here. This is smoked paprika. I've got a little bit of ground black pepper. And a little bit of salt. I'm going to pat that in with my gloved hand here. And we'll put the rest of our seasoning on the back side. All right, I've got that seasoning now on our cod. I'm going to set this to the side and we'll get started with our stew base. Now I've got my Dutch oven here. I'm going to go ahead and get that turned on so that it can be heating up. And to that, while that's heating up, I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil on the bottom of it. And that'll be between 1 to 2 tablespoons. And that's what we're going to use to saute our vegetables. All right, my olive oil is hot now. I can feel that. I've got 1 medium onion here that I've got diced up. And let's go ahead and add that in. And I've got 1 red bell pepper and 1 yellow bell pepper, and I've diced those up in about the same size as I did with the onions, and we'll go ahead and add that in. Now we're going to cook this for about 5 to 7 minutes until the onions and the bell peppers get softened. All right, it's been a little over 5 minutes now, and my onions and my bell peppers have softened up. Now to that, I'm going to add in, I've got 4 cloves of garlic here that I've minced up, and I'm just going to add that in, and I'm going to saute that for about 30 seconds. Now I've got 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. I'm going to add that in. I've got 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, a half a teaspoon of cumin, and for just a little bit of heat, I've got about a 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. This is completely optional. If you don't want to put that in there, you don't have to. And we're going to saute that for about a minute. All right, it's been about a minute now. That is looking and smelling absolutely incredible. And now I'm going to add in 1 can of crushed tomatoes. This is 28 ounces. And I'll put the metric conversion in the description box. You'll have that. I've got 1½ cups of chicken stock. That is 1 pound or 454 grams of Yukon Gold potatoes. And I've got those diced up into about 1-inch cubes there for that. Now I'm going to turn that heat up a little bit, and I'm going to bring this up to a light simmer. Let's give all of that a good mix around. Now that's come up to a gentle simmer, and I'm going to turn this down to about a medium low. And I'm going to let this simmer with the lid on it for about 20 to 25 minutes, coming in occasionally and just give it a little bit of a stir. And you want to cook that until those potatoes are tender, fork tender. All right, I wanted to show you what my base of my stew is looking like now. That's been about 20 minutes, and I did check the potatoes with a fork just to kind of make sure that they were getting pretty close to being the fork tender. So now let's move on to the next step. I've got 1 can of chickpeas here that I've drained and rinsed, and I'm going to go ahead and put those in now. And like I said earlier, I'll have the full recipe with the instructions in the description box below, so you'll have all of those measurements for that. I've got some Kalamata olives here that I've cut up into little pieces. You can see what those look like there. And I've got some capers. If you can't find capers, you don't have to put these in there. These are optional. I really like the taste that this is going to add to it. And watch with these, because these are salty. If you do put these in there, you want to watch as you check your seasoning here in just a little while if you need to add any salt or not. And also your chicken stock, if you don't get the reduced sodium in that, you might have a little bit of salt in that also. So be careful with that when you're testing for your seasoning. Now I'm going to stir those in and let those cook for about another 5 minutes on medium low. I wanted to show you the texture of my stew. You can see the consistency here on that. This is not a soup, this is a stew, so it's going to be a little bit thicker than you would think for a soup. Now it's been 5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and take me a little bit of my stock here from my stew, and I'm going to give it a taste to see if I need to adjust any of the seasoning in it. Now, at this point, this is seasoned to taste. All right, now I've got my seasoned cod here. I'm going to go ahead now and take that and be really careful with it, and we're going to put that right into our stew. Put that right on the top. I'm going to take a spoon here and I'm going to put just a little bit of my tomato stock, my stew base here over my cod. Make sure it gets covered up. All right, I've got my cod into the stew now, and I want to set a timer between 10 to 15 minutes. And at this point, we don't want this to boil. We want that cod to cook. And with that cooking on that low simmer like that, it's going to be nice and flaky. So go ahead and put the lid on it, set you a timer, and then check it with the fork to see if it's flaking. About 10 to 15 minutes, and we'll come back and we'll put the rest of our ingredients in. All right, my cod is done. It's been about 20 minutes now, and I wanted to show you something also. You can take a thermometer and you can take the internal temperature of it, and if it's 145 degrees Fahrenheit, then you know your cod is done as well. So I did check it with that, and I'm going to show you here also with a fork. You can take the fork and you can just break you off a piece of it, and that's what that looks like there. So when it gets to be where you can flake it off like that, then you know that it's done. Now I've got a few more ingredients that I'm going to put in. Now I've got the juice of 1 lemon. That's going to add such a bright flavor to our stew. And I've got the zest of that lemon. I'm going to go ahead and add that in also. And at this point I've got the heat turned off. We don't need to cook it anymore because the fish is going to continue to cook in the heat as well. So once it gets done, it will continue to cook just a little bit longer. So go ahead and turn the heat off at this point. And I've got some parsley here that I've chopped up. I'm going to put a little bit across the top like that. And I'll save just a little bit out for garnish for my plate. And then I've got a little bit of basil here, and we'll put a little bit of that across the top as well. This is going to add such nice flavor to it also. And I'll save some of that back also for that. So let's give this a taste and see what this tastes like. I'm going to grab some of my stew here on the side, those potatoes and those capers and those olives in there look fantastic. I'm going to grab me a little piece of this fish here also on the top and get me another flake of it over here on the side. See how that's just coming off? And now once you get the cod done, you can take the cod out, flake it up, and put it back in there, or you can just take a fork and flake it up into the stew itself. It'll absolutely just come apart like that. So I want to show you what that looks like. This smells absolutely incredible. And you can see here that my fish is really done. It's just falling apart there like that. So that's what we're looking for. And let's give it a try. That fish is perfect. The seasoning in that is just absolutely incredible. There's just a little bit of hint of that heat in there with those red pepper flakes. But if that's something that you don't want in there, you can definitely leave that out. Let's try one of these potatoes. Absolutely delicious. Those are tender. I know you're going to love this recipe. Give it a try. Leave me a comment in the comment section what you think about this Mediterranean cod stew. I'd love to hear from you. If you like this content, maybe you might consider giving me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And while you're at it, check out one of these other 2 videos over here on the side. You might find something else you like. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Again, leave me a comment. I want to hear how your Mediterranean cod stew turns out. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye now.